one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And that's out of bounds, only a yard or two shy of the red zone.
Just feels appropriate for them. All season, their special teams, they've been lauded for their ability to impact a game in an instant. And here in the playoffs, on a big stage, they're doing the exact same thing from the jump. With an incredible return to set up a very short field.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another run for Williams. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Prescott the sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped her at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Screen here for Williams. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Evans. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Again, left side. Here's Evans. Get some space around midfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Staying ground with Evans. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's another carry for Evans. Cuts right. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. Break of 15, but not getting much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 53.
Straight ahead with Williams. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Yeah, here we go. I take 4-8.
From the gun is Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 4-8.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I've
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go, boy.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46.
Dak now from the gun. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yeah! Here we go, boy.
A handoff for Williams, running left. And 3 yards is all he was going to get. It's 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones in the mountains are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Yeah, here we go. I check boy. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10, Prescott. Into the hands of Flanoy. Complete. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Yeah!
Up the gut they go with Williams. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Yeah!
Prescott here from the gun. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down.
Here we go.
Play action now from Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. He's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
At the 23-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to the air. Prescott. And oh, he got it. Interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Maybe some nerves, it's an interception on his first pass. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Rams got it on the sideline. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's escorted out. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
Wide 8. We're going to 54. Wide 8. Hey, 47. Wait, take.
Prescott set to pass. Has it down close. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action.
Yeah, here we go.
Around Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Now here's Prescott. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Evans. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. the pistol. Williams. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. Oh, this big guy is moving. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That's good for our Bears. First down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. A handoff for Evans, running right. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. He gets a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
What is that?
It's Swift. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 14. Tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he set his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good. Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yeah,
Now Dak to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And that makes it 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Yeah! There we go, line 8. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, line 8.
Prescott to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a 36-yard look for him. Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Evans straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Filthy, ready, sir.
Williams to throw on first. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd down. Here's Prescott again. It's Pickens on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, a carry by Williams. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Short pass brought in. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. First call here coming from the shotgun. Give to Evans from the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Williams from the gun. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. On is the former all-conference return man from nearby TCU, Kavontae Turpin. Fielded at the 11. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He puts it back to the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. On second down, along with Williams. Now that's not what the offense started with. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Williams on first down. Brought in right side by Moore. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Williams pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on first is Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. On the handoff, it's Evans. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Putting a receiver in motion. Williams to throw. Hits him on the out route. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll run it with Swift. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position. 1st and 10 from the 32. Dak to the air here. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the
47.
31-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. He's got it at the 5. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
1st and goal, here's Williams. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Under. We're going to 54. Wide.
3rd and goal, Prescott. On the move, hit it right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that throws their lead to 12.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback who comes to my mind first. We'll bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Here's Duvernay on the return. This makes it up to the 25. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, Williams to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams set to pass. He's got Evans once again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now Williams. Well, that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
From the gun, carried by Evans. We'll cobble together a yard there. They're on the stop. That's looking out of Boston College. Donovan Ezoroku.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. It's on target to Moore. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, here's Swift. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They're on the counter with Swift. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's going to be Bears football, and they face elimination. They're trailing here to start the 4th. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Pad level, pad level, pad level. To stuff a run before it can get going means you got underneath those pads and gave that runner nowhere to go.
He's going to keep it this time.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He has it at the 22. And I love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. This is pulled in by McCall Hardman. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Turpin with a return. Breaks the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right, check right in. Here we go, 47. Hey, 47. Here we go, going 53. Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Here's Dak. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Go ahead,
First down, here's Dak. Screen here for Williams. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott to throw. Deep drop this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Quick,
Another throw for Prescott. Finds him over the middle. So A solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. There's in the hurry up here. Williams from the gun. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Bears facing a 5-point deficit. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. Cowboys make the play that should win them this game.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Running here with Jaden Blue. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 3.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Yeah! Hey, kill!
A 3rd down run with Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here, 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push the lead up to 12. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 35 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Listen up.
To throw, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To throw. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first time out. Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So it's a win for the Cowboys. All right, so their spot in the conference championship game is booked. And now, Brock, gotta imagine those Super Bowl dreams are becoming a lot more real for these guys now.
Yeah, I think they can picture the Lombardi Trophy, Kate, but there is still a lot of work to do.
Yep.
One more trophy they got to get before that, and that's the one somebody's going to raise at the end of the conference championship weekend.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.